The planes from the Middle East carry hopes for a new life, but probably some fears too. Canada is far from home, a completely different culture and language, and sometimes, as we heard in Julie's story, those chosen to come here get very little notice. One such family is arriving in Canada this Sunday. Our Susan Ormiston met up with them as they prepared to leave Jordan.
Imagine for a moment the leaps of faith hidden inside tiny apartments in Amman for Syrian families who, like Mohammed Kablans, suddenly get a call-up for Canada. The UNHCR sent him a text message at midnight in early December. They called the next day. Would his family go as soon as possible?
What were you thinking? That's a big decision.
It's not for me, it's for my family, he says. I made a decision within an hour.
So how do you feel about maybe going there?
She pushed me to go to Canada, he says. For the kids, Malik, 11, and Moaz, age 7, they fled the Damascus suburbs with their marbles and not much else nearly 3 years ago. Baby Majid was born in Jordan, but there's no future here. Dalia was ready, but wanted to know the most basic things like how many years of school, what kind of shelter, was there a place to pray? They will be government-sponsored in Canada for the first year. We met them after all their screenings in mid-December, and then Monday this week, they got the call to gather up their things and come here to an airport in Amman with other families.
This is the last stop for the Syrian refugees. They will be assembled here at the Marca airport in Amman. This is the commercial side of what's really a military airport. They'll go through one last security screening here and then out the doors onto a plane bound directly for Canada.
It will be the 9th government-sponsored flight, pushing the number of refugees over 2,000, but far short of the 10,000 promised by year's end. The Kablans are taking just a few clothes and keys to their old house in Syria. Mohammed says the kids are very excited. Moaz practicing bits of English. We asked him to say something.
Goodbye.
And now, for the future.
Hello, Canada.
Susan Ormiston, CBC News, Amman.